Hello, everybody. Pastor Austin here. As you know, we're not meeting right now during the coronavirus pandemic, but I want to upload some videos for us to keep us engaged and keep us on the right track with our spiritual lives and with our connection to one another. This is a weird for me, weird for us, I imagine, being away from each other, not coming to church on a regular basis in our regular times of worship and Bible study together. But that doesn't mean we stop. It doesn't mean that we don't go forward and don't seek God in this time. And so I want to use this first video that I'm providing for us to be a guidance for how you engage in Bible study um, on your own time and how you engage in daily devotions. If you're like me, I use the church as a platform for what books I'm interested in studying, what uh, Bible passages I'm currently looking at and reflecting on, and even in some ways how I direct my prayers. And so, in this time when we're not meeting together, I still want to provide guidance for you and have the church be an inspiration for you and how you exercise your daily devotional life. And so, I wanted to share some resources with you um, to guide you to some tools that you can use to study the Bible. Um, the first of those is what's called the Revised Common Lectionary. I use this sometimes as inspiration for preaching passages, but I think it's also a good devotional resource. As you can see, this is the current week here, March 22nd, 2020. And they usually provide around four Bible passages, one from the Old Testament, one from the Psalms, one from one of the epistles, and one from the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And so this week, they have, as you can see here, 1 Samuel 16, Psalm 23, Ephesians 5, and John 9. And the way that I think I would advise you to use this is just to read these every day. Use this resource to inspire you in what to read, because if you're like me, sometimes when I read the Bible, I don't know where to start and I don't know what passage to open to. And this picks the passages for you and helps you to have a good diet of scripture. Some passages in the lectionary we don't usually go to, don't usually preach on, and don't usually read in Bible study. So this might be a way for you to get out of your box of usual scriptures. And you can go through each and every week, the fifth Sunday of Lent, the Palm Sunday, Passion Sunday, and, you know, don't worry about the order. Just go in here and it'll usually take you to the current week that we're on. But if you've read through those scriptures, just go to the next page and look at those scriptures. And each week is different. Each holy day in here is different. Um, if you have trouble knowing where to start with Bible study, this is a great resource for you. Another option, if you know kind of where you want to go, and or you have a topic that you're interested in, or you even are sometimes like when we talk together, you think about like, oh, this passage, I remember that passage that says this. Where's the passage that says, for God so loved the world? And so you would type in here, for God so loved, or a familiar phrase like that. And Bible Gateway searches the entirety of Scripture. And as you can see, the first thing that comes up is where that Scripture is, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son. But it also takes you to every time in the Bible that this phrase is used in the particular translation that is picked up here. If you don't like this translation, say you don't like the NIV, you have a whole bunch of these to choose from. Or if you are just interested in studying other translations, you can pick through a bunch of these. But I think a resource that I would advise for you in the midst of this time and just for the future is what is called the YouVersion Bible app. For those of us that use smartphones, this is, I think, the best resource for having a Bible on the go. Not all of us carry around physical Bibles, but all of us carry around our phones. And so this is an app that you can get on your phone. As you can see here, I'm using my laptop, which is a Mac. You can't use that app on this computer, but you can use it on your phone. And it is searchable like Bible Gateway is. It also provides plans for devotions. So again, that thought of I don't know where to start, this solves that for you. This is a way to guide you in where to go next. Also provides some daily scriptures for inspiration, ways to get started. I don't do this as much anymore, but I used to. When I would do daily devotions, I would open up the Bible app. I would look at the daily scripture that they use, and I would just say, I want to read the whole chapter. So sometimes, nitpicking different verses in the Bible is not a great idea because you don't know what it's about really, or it takes it out of its context. But a good way to prevent that downside to that is just to say, here's the passage I want to read, or that is in my daily scriptures or my daily verse for the day. Let's open up the whole paragraph or the whole chapter and read through that. So yeah, that's those are some resources for you. I hope that is helpful. I hope that these videos are helpful for you. I'm going to upload this to Facebook and to YouTube, so I'll leave all the links for these in the description or in the comments, or the description if you're on YouTube and the comments if you're on Facebook. Please, if you're on either of these platforms, comment, like it, share it. If you find this helpful, just like it and let us know if you want more of this kind of stuff. God bless you and have a great day.